What's up, guys? I am Drew with Comics Elite here with
Kyle, not Kevin.
It is time for the Skibbits and Mez of the week. We're a day early. Once again. Why? Because we are elite. We are Comics Elite. We're bringing it to you early. That's what we do here. We're not like the other hacks on YouTube. We're bringing it to you right on time.
Oh.
Yeah, not on Tuesdays, not on Wednesdays. The day before they get to the shop.
If you're early, you're on time.
Exactly.
If you're on time, you're late.
Exactly.
Yep.
Learn that in the military.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So once again, if you're new here to the channel, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. It's down there somewhere. Usually it helps the algorithms and stuff on the interwebs. It really, truly does. Mm-hmm. And be sure you are still subscribed because I always check our numbers and they always go down, then they go back up because people, it is a thing. People get unsubscribed from channels and they have to resubscribe. It is the strangest thing. Please be sure you are. All right. And with that being said, real quick, I am feeling a lot better.
Good.
I can talk without coughing at great lengths.
That helps.
Yes, it does. So I am feeling energized.
Okay.
On that end. And two, it was a much better week.
This felt awesome. This was a jam-packed week. I wish half of this could have been moved to last week.
Right. Yeah. Like, we read 40 plus comics this week.
Yeah. And I'm like, God, where were some of these last week?
I know, right? But
there was still a lot of shit this week.
So
don't be wrong.
This is my Skibbits.
Same.
And these are my Mez. So it looks like I was slightly more forgiving on my Mez than you were.
I had 3.
You had 3?
3 Mez.
3 Mez. Okay. All right. So I am starting my Mez out with a bang.
Okay.
I'm going in swinging.
Okay.
Guns blazing. I got Harley Quinn, #1, the 30th anniversary anal.
I was debating that. I had Batman One Bad Day, Two-Face #1.
Okay, that was a skip it for me.
That's fair.
Now let's see here. We pull up my notes from the 40 plus comics I read this week. This is because to me there was one story in here worth reading. It was you read it. It was the last Harley story. Rob Williams, he did the Lord's work, and I will praise him up and down until I die for doing it. Thank you, Rob Williams. Yeah, he told the best. It's called the last Harley story. He told it perfectly.
Why they didn't end the issue with that?
I don't know.
Made more sense, right?
Or started off with that, or
started with that. It's like one of the other.
It is not the last story. It's like kind of like toward the latter half.
Yeah.
It's like, this is the best one you got here.
Yeah.
It is arguably one of the best Harley stories ever.
Yeah. That's the last one.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, there we go. That's it. End of story.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's a Met. Everything else in between, the covers are great. That's what they do have great covers. But most of the other stories really do suck ass. But read it for Rob Williams. Read it from Rob Williams' last Harley story. The best out of all of them. You'll see why.
It's fair.
Keeley.
So I like this better than the Riddler one.
Yes.
It's not as egregious. Still bad dad.
It is the same.
It is the same
fucking
basically.
Trope. Yeah, it's
bad dad. I hate my dad. I hate my dad.
It is the same goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Once again, bad dad, it was the problem. It's like this 2 for 2.
Yeah. But it wasn't as, again, I was going along the lines of, did this need to be told? Did this need to be said? Was this important enough to be written?
No.
It's like, I don't think
so. No.
Nothing was kind of
what we were told by Mariko Tamaki, like you said, we're showing Two-Face's bad dad.
Yeah.
And
he's just constantly pissed at him. And I liked
the end of it when what Two-Face did to him. It's like,
yes.
But it is more focused on Two-Face's dad. And but it's only slightly better. But it's the same damn trope.
Yeah, it's slightly better in that I liked the beginning and I liked the fact that Two-Face was trying to do better. He's trying to get better. It's like, I am reformed. And granted, I still look like Two-Face, but I like that. And then the whole stuff with his dad retire. It's like, oh, someone's trying to kill my dad. It's like, we fucking know who it is. Like that. Give me a break.
Yeah.
Like Batman
really?
Couldn't figure that out.
No,
it's like I figured it out, and I'm an idiot. So so aside from that, I thought the beginning was good, and I like the
art is better because there's an actual legit talented artist who's not tracing the art, who's not tracing images from Google. Yeah, that's great.
So in that, I can give it a meh because it's not bad. It's not great.
It's fair.
It's okay.
It's fair, but
still bad dad.
Yeah, still bad dad, which is very lazy.
All of these will have that.
Like, are you really that lack of You're really that uncreative? You're gonna resort to that again?
What if he hates his dad?
2 for 2. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, okay, that could all be all of these.
It's like, Mariko, be better.
Yeah. It's because you hate your dad.
Yeah.
And we hate our dad, but hey, whatever.
All right, my next meh I got is this is gonna be quick. I got Vampirella Strikes number 5.
Okay. I have Batman the Knight 9 of 10.
I had that as a skip it.
That's fair.
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and talk about Batman the Knight?
Again, it's one of those. Did this need to be told? What was so special about this issue that we didn't already know about Ra's al Ghul in the League of Assassins?
I will make the argument that this story makes everything we've learned about Ra's al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul, in his past and his links to Batman, it really weakens everything we've known. It lessens everything we know. It belittles everything we know.
Yeah, that's kind of fair. It's that man, the fact that it wasn't as egregious as the last couple issues have been.
And really, if so, look, I understand, and I'm sure a lot of fans people watching will say the same thing, but like, go back to that very first appearance of Ra's al Ghul when he first appeared. Robin had been kidnapped.
Yeah,
he's with Ra's. Ra's said like, "Hey, my daughter's been kidnapped too. We need to figure this out." And I'll figure out. Oh, it's all a ploy to lure Batman to take over for him.
Yep,
that was a great flipping intro to the character. Then eventually, several issues later, they end up fighting in the desert and everything. Great stuff. When you do that in comparison, you have to. It's the same character. There's an intro to Ra's. And there's another intro to. It's like
even earlier.
This is fucking small potatoes. This sucks.
Yeah, the whole I wasn't a big fan of like the empire he had and where it was at and located.
You don't really see how grand the empire is.
You really don't.
It's like, is it an empire?
Yeah, and how they get there, like you really blow up the Jeep, and I'm pretty sure they both would have died.
Yeah, exactly.
It looked like they both died.
I thought they did.
The whole thing literally blows up with them in it. You don't see them jump out, but somehow they survive. But
that's not important right now.
That's not important. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of torn between meh and it's there. It didn't really piss me off as much as past issues, but it's still not good.
There have been fewer good points than high points in this series.
Yeah, no, that's true. Overall, I mean, we got one issue left, and I don't know where they're going to go. / who cares?
It's probably going to end with Ghostmaker and Bruce making out.
It could be.
They teased in the previous issue.
Yeah, this one it was still kind of like that, but not as much.
There weren't that many longing, loving stares between the two.
No, and then the whole thing with him, like with Talia, like, no, I don't want to touch you.
Yeah,
and it's like, is there some subtext there?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, girls, who needs them?
Yeah, it felt kind of odd, and it was like, then of course it ends with the Kirk Spock fight, of course, that everyone sees coming a mile away. So, I'm forgiving.
We're gonna be more forgiving on different things this week.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. Vampirella Strikes 5. Final part. Can society be saved from these deadly weapons? Yeah, it's all right. I
hated it. I thought art sucks.
No, I think the art is better in this issue than the previous issues. I think some of the splash pages with Vampirella, she looked good, but
there's one in there. She looked really good.
Yeah, I think it was a step up in the art. But covers are damn good. Covers are always damn good.
Covers are always That's why you buy them.
My next I got Berserker 10.
Skip it for me.
That's fair.
Stuff and Nightmares number 1.
Wow, a meh, Kyle.
Indeed.
Well, you know what? Since we're doing that, I'm gonna trump you with
Creepshow. Whoa!
Yeah, I'm trumping you with Creepshow.
Stop the presses.
Yeah, I got Creepshow
as a meh.
As a meh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're going there. I'm going there.
Okay. Wow, you love Creepshow.
I've got a Creepshow button up. I love Creepshows 1 and 2.
I got my Creepshow number 1 first print off to get graded.
Yes, you do.
I understand.
Yeah.
So a meh.
It's a meh. It's not bad. There's only 2 stories in this,
which I didn't like.
Yeah, exactly.
I was expecting another one at least.
Yes, exactly. With anthologies like these, you always expect at least 3 stories. There's only 2, and I felt gypped in that part. The end of the second story had me upset.
Oh yeah,
they pulled their punch big time, and it didn't end like a Creepshow story at all, or Tales from the Crypt, or Vault of Horror, or Shock and Suspense. Nothing like that. It's like, this is a stupid fucking ending. Why did you put this in here? This is not one of those stories. And so for that, this was disappointing. I'll say that.
Yeah, I would say,
especially from Paul Dini. Paul Dini wrote that last story. Well, co-wrote it.
Okay.
And I'm like, this is your Creepshow story? And
it didn't feel Creepshow.
Especially the ending. When you get at the ending, I'm like, I pulled my bullshit. I'm like, bullshit. No, it just, no.
Yeah, I wasn't satisfied with that second story. So yeah, same with Stuff and Nightmares from R.L. Stein. So this is his teenager kiddie version take on Reanimator.
Yes and no. Bear in mind, R.L. Stein's been writing this stuff since the late 80s. He's been writing comics and horror stories since the 80s, and he had his Fear Street series, which apparently got turned into a Netflix series. I didn't know this. I haven't checked it out. But it's all right.
It's okay. Yeah. The dialogue felt kind of cringy, and some of the transition scenes didn't make a whole lot of sense about how some characters are just steps away from other things, and it just a lot of plot contrivances in this. If you're a teen or a kid and you've never seen horror before, this may actually scare you, and this may actually be good. But for horror hounds like we are, if you're a Creepshow fan like we are, this will be disappointing. Yeah, I'll say that. So it's just kind of felt like, but it may not. It's not geared towards 30-something-year-olds who know every horror movie. This is more for if you're a teenager. Yeah, this would be something that's like, oh, that's really cool. Never seen that before.
But I would say yes if this was under the Boom Studio Kids line. But it's not under the Boom Studio Kids line. This is Main Street Boom Studios.
Yeah, which I'm just like, no, like you need to do better than this, because it's just a group of people making monsters. That's it. It didn't feel that interesting to me.
I will trumpet what one better than this was that one that about 20 years ago, Stephen Niles did a series called Raise the Dead or Wake the Dead, or whatever. It was kind of like his take on Frankenstein. Really damn good story he told. Really damn good. And the art was flipping amazing. If you're out there, check it out.
Yeah, the art in this also is. So I was kind of disappointed in this.
Okay.
That's it for my mez.
All right, I got a few more. I got Busy.
All right, let's skip it for me.
Number 10. Okay, so damn it, I'm coughing again. For the sake of time, we're going to talk about it at the same time. So if you haven't skipped it, I have some math. Yep. So, and how do you pronounce his name? Is it Unut?
Oh, I don't know.
Uatu?
How many vowels does it have in it?
At least 3. I know that.
Unute. Unut.
So Newt is taken to the spot of his origins, and something is unleashed from him at the end.
A bird?
There really isn't much at all.
There hasn't been much
to this issue, and there's really no excuse as to why it's taken this long in between issues.
Correct.
It's all right, but what's in here doesn't warrant a recommend.
No, it's a skip. I can't recommend this book because it's boring as hell. It started out so strong.
Yeah.
And then it's him just, who am I? And, oh, your mom.
This is, I really hate saying this, but this is really paced for the trade. It really, really, truly is.
100%.
And that is a disappointment.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. And when you see covers like this from Eastman, it's like, oh, fire, excitement. Him doing something.
Yeah.
Because this whole issue, it's not him doing anything.
No, just laying there.
Yep. And then walking in the desert. And finding a bird.
Yep.
That represents his mom? Something with his mom and a feather or something? Yeah.
It's a metaphor.
Yeah. I don't know.
As Homer Simpson would say, it's a metaphor.
Yeah. For shit.
All right. Next one I got is 20th Century Men number 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You haven't been keen on this.
No, I
gave the first one. The first one was that issue 1 like a number 1 for me?
Yes, it was. I think it was probably. That's fair. So it's not in your skip. It's not in your mez. So this was very.
I'm still holding out hope.
You are. Where are my notes for this?
Well, it's a dense book.
Yeah, it really truly is, and that's part of the problem with this. I can't find my notes for it, but what I do remember is that there is a great story here. There is no doubt about that.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is, this is not a comic book story. There is no reason why this should be a comic book. This is like any other Harry Turtledove fictional historical. What if the Revolutionary Army got AK-47s and whatever? Yeah. It's like, yeah, okay, got it. This is one of those stories. This is one of those Shaggy Dog stories. Mm-hmm. It's not bad. I mean, but it doesn't warrant being a comic book. It warrants being a novel. I really, truly, strongly believe this was a novel. This was a novel pitch or whatever. Publisher said no, but the comic book Image picked it up, gave him an artist, and turned those prose into.
Could be true, because it was finished, probably.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they were like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I really, truly believe this does not warrant being a comic book.
Yeah. Again, I'm saying it's like I'm trying not to pass judgment on it because I don't really know what it is yet. I don't think it knows what it is yet.
It's a historical fiction book.
Right. And it's about like all these characters are still being set up doing stuff, but we don't really know the end. It's kind of tough to judge this because it probably is a novel, so it's like judging it on its whole.
Well, we have to. I mean, we have to judge it. I mean, this really needed an editor.
Oh yeah.
To really, I mean, this is a double-sized book here.
Oh,
this is
huge.
Double-sized, triple-sized.
Yeah.
This is practically a trade paperback. There is a metric shit ton of exposition, and an editor really should have been in here, to do more of in a comic book, you show, don't tell. There's more tell and don't show in this book, and that is a problem when you have a comic book.
Yeah, there's pages where it's just nothing but dialogue.
Dialogue, yes.
Dialogue.
Yeah.
It's just on either side of the page. It's like, I'm not reading that.
Which is fine if you have a novel, but when you're doing a comic book, you show, don't tell.
Mm-hmm. It's a weird one. It's a weird one.
Mm-hmm. And clearly it's weird enough it's not a skip, it's or a mess for you.
It's not.
Okay. All right.
Could be somewhere.
My next Met is Eternus, #1.
Fuck that book. Let's skip it for me.
I've been waiting almost a year. I've been waiting almost a whole calendar year for this book. Since I was at New York Comic Con last year. I was at New York Comic Con when the cover artist Rob Pryor was painting this, and I was psyched for this book.
The art's great in this.
It is, and the cover is beautiful. The cover for this one is beautiful. It's a wrap cover. Mm-hmm. It's a unique. There's a unique. Isn't that what's his face said in Blazing Saddles? I forget how you pronounced it.
Yeah.
Eunuch. I forget. Anyway, it's about gods losing power and dying over time from lack of believers. Mm-hmm. And eventually we get to Christians.
Yep.
And eventually Hercules is sent to find the person who murdered Zeus.
I think so. Yeah.
It's a lot to unpack in this comic. It's not as dense as 20th Century Men.
No.
But there's a lot to unpack. I'm giving it a Met because it won't be for everyone. And don't expect a fun read. This will take some rereading. It's
much like that. It felt very artistic douchebaggery with them about how this wasn't in Latin, so we're gonna write it the way it was normally. It's like, fuck off. Like,
yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, they do say that in there
were no J's back then, so it's like, fuck.
But if you look at the letter I, it's slight. There's a slight J.
Yeah, it's like, go to hell. It's like. When you have that pretentiousness about you, it's like, okay, like you're writing a comic book, chill the fuck out, like take it easy. So, and I felt like nothing happened.
No, it's a historical fiction backstory.
Yeah,
with I guess quote unquote some historical events. Yeah, I
don't know. It's something.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah,
but it wasn't for me. I didn't like art. Was great though. I really did like the art.
Mm-hmm.
I was excited for it. And some characters are cool. Like the guy with the wine and other stuff. I'm like, this is actually really cool. And talk about Christians. I'm like, this is really cool. There's something here.
Medusa looked pretty cool.
It did.
She didn't look like the bitch in the Amazon commercials.
Shockingly, no.
No, I know, right? And
men hitting on her?
Yeah. And straight up snow, God forbid a man hitting on a woman.
Yeah.
And then at the end with Hercules, I'm like, okay, cool. I mean, maybe issue 2 will be better. We'll see what happens.
There's some cool stuff here. I'm like, I like the elements, but it's... the sum lesser than the
when
parts.
if you're doing it at first issue to introduce people, to get people going, it's like I think this is a misstep.
Yeah, you need a little more.
Yeah, but like I said, be prepared to reread.
Oh yes.
Next one I got is The Flesh.
The Flesh.
786.
That was a skip it for moi.
Hey, did you see that Cyclone was a redhead in this?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Yeah, all I'm saying is because last time I checked in that Black Adam movie, Cyclone isn't redhead.
Nope.
We've got another part of the gentricide, another character subject to gentricide. Yep.
Could be.
Anyway, so Damian didn't have a retort to Flash's daughter's comments.
No,
that is not possible at all. That is a misfire from Jeremy. Yes. Jeremy swinging a miss right there. Yeah, everything about what happens in this is wrong. Practically everything. So with no training, this is more of this is a skip it.
Thank you.
This is a skip it.
Thank you.
With no training in any regards to fighting or handling super speed, Linda and their kids go with Wally to fight super-powered villains across the globe. Everything about that is grossly irresponsible and just bad parenting.
Correct.
It's not cute, LOL, so random. It's fucking stupid.
Correct. And her costume is fucking stupid as well. Mr. Terrific. Oh, yeah, he just whipped this up for me real quick.
And bear this in mind, Linda has had no training. None.
Yeah, and allows her kids, come along. You guys, too. We'll do it as a family.
This is a tie-in to the Dark Crisis on Infinite Final Earth
Final Frontier
Secret War Crisis Finals. Where allegedly heroes are quote unquote dying, whatever.
And everything's serious, and this is just a fucking joke.
Let's all fight together. I'm like, when you say it out loud. This is another case of a story premise. Jeremy Adams and others at DC did not say this out loud.
No, and if they did, no one was listening.
This is implausibly stupid.
And then you run off into the sunset like everything's great. Like, in this Dark Crisis, not happy? Whatever. Yeah, it has gone downhill bad.
Yes.
So fast.
It was so damn good. It really was. Yes, but with the part stuff with the Eclipso, all that in Gym World, that was all fantastic.
That was great.
Yeah. And then, this is what happens.
Yep.
All right, next I've got is Nightwing. Nightwing 96.
You're giving these meds. It's looking fucking terrible.
The fight with Blockbuster should have been awesome.
It wasn't.
It should, but it was all one-sided.
Of course.
Blockbuster got one shot in.
Yep.
And Nightwing didn't even flipping struggle at all.
Nope.
And kicked Blockbuster a football field long out of a window.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, does he have super strength?
Bear in mind, Blockbuster looks like he weighs somewhere between half a ton to a ton.
He looks like Kingpin.
Yeah, heavier than Kingpin.
Yeah.
And Nightwing managed to kick him literally a football field length outside of a burning building's window.
Yep.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
No.
Only to then to have more bullshit of this hippie commune caring about the buildings around it when they own no property and they don't own anything. Like it's if people would give a fuck. And then it's the Spider-Man Sam Raimi. You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. They're down there throwing buckets of water on them. Like, fuck off. Fuck these communists. No, it's bullshit.
Oh, another element. Blockbuster knows who Nightwing is, and Barbara Gordon is laughing about it.
Yes.
Blockbuster knows who he is at this point.
That's cereal.
Yeah. Better get your milk. It's time to get cereal.
Mm-hmm.
And she's laughing about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she doesn't care. Yeah, fuck this comic. The ending to this was just goddamn stupid. The DC relaunch isn't coming soon enough.
No.
And hopefully Tom Taylor is just off this series by that point. This is
out of DC forever.
Yeah, and no, this whole series has been
so it's a meh because
I forget. I don't know.
Okay.
It's a skip it. It's a skip it.
Thank you.
It's a, yeah.
Oh man.
Next Fantastic Four 47.
The Craptastic Four?
Yep,
What?
Craptastic 447.
This was good. This was terrible. This was another skip it for me. This was Die Hard with the Fantastic Four. But so dumb.
How do you pronounce this woman's name? Oblite?
Did you know her?
She is an existing Marvel character.
Okay.
But another name with too many vowels in it. Oblique, I think. Breaks into the Baxter building to get a MacGuffin.
Yep.
Locked in a vault. Yep. And Sue Richards acts like John McClane.
Yes. She literally says yippee-ki-yay.
Yeah, she literally says it, yeah. But Sue doesn't do a lot. She just spends most of the time in an elevator.
Yep.
This is fucking stupid. It's not Mark Russell, so it's tolerable to a degree. Yeah, but that's why I'm giving it a meh.
Yeah, I said Rick and Morty just had a episode recently making fun of Die Hard, and that there was a whole planet of people that based their whole life on Die Hard, which is hilarious. So much funnier. I would recommend watching that Rick and Morty episode.
So it sounds much funnier and much more clever than this issue.
Yes. And Peter Dinklage is one of the voices of the villain.
Oh, God.
As the Hans Gruber, which is hilarious. So, yes, watch that. Stay away from this piece of shit. This was so lazy.
And there's a part 2 coming up with this. Not just one.
Like, yeah. Are they going to do Die Hard 2? And the next one?
Maybe. Or the one in Russia. Maybe.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to see.
My next mess, Carnage, number 6.
Hey, here's a series everyone forgot about.
I know, right? So they're literally on the Asgard Hell planet. The cop finds Malekith.
Yeah.
With Carnage and his weasel guy kill the creature that lets the weasel see all the pain and torment he caused. But he doesn't have any change or realizations or anything after that.
No.
Nothing changes.
Nope.
It's just, oh, hey, I caused all the damage. All right, let's keep going.
He's a serial killer.
Yeah.
And a sociopath. So he wouldn't care. That's the point.
It just happened.
Yep.
Yeah, it's got a cool cover.
Yeah, I said even Ram V can't save this at this point because I don't know when the last issue came out. I thought it was done. I completely forgot that this was even still a thing.
It had to have been June or July when the last issue came out.
So all the momentum, everything that they had has been killed. Yeah, this traveling through space and time bullshit.
He's doing this shit and Venom doing it in Carnage.
Yeah, it's like, please stop. Like, you had something so cool with Carnage and a serial killer guy. That was cool. Stop there. Like, quit doing this. Like, oh, let's travel to Asgard. It's like, no, please don't. Please stop.
So what happens when you have an editor that doesn't say no?
Ram V. You gonna say no to him?
Yes. All right. So, real quick, Avengers 60. I didn't read it because fuck Mark Russell.
I read it.
Why don't you talk about Avengers 60? So, my last met is Strange, number 6.
I was a skip it.
Why don't you talk about?
So, Avengers. This whole issue is nothing but Clint Barton being judged by Black Widow. He thinks, so then he's just talking about his whole life and.
Like, is it literally Black Widow, or is it like
it's a celestial?
Oh, okay.
To be Black Widow.
Oh, okay.
So
let me guess. It opens with Hawkeye thinking, oh, "Nice try. You're joking."
Yeah, they're sitting down eating food. Of course, they sit down and eat burgers.
You got 2 staples of Mark Russell right there.
And the Celestial wanted to eat a cheeseburger. I don't know why. And then you got 24 hours to convince me that you're good.
This is turning into Secret Wars 2 with the Beyonder and how he learned that he enjoyed or learned to use the bathroom. Still by it. This is Beyonder Secret Wars 2 level of creativity here.
Yeah, it's
Mark Russell.
It's basically the Celestial saying, "Hey, are you any better or more important than that mailbox sitting there?" And it's Clint Barton looking at people using the mailbox to deliver mail. It's a bit of a stretch, but at the end, he's good. So you pass. Okay. Captain America's still not good enough, but Clint Barton is.
According to Mark Russell, yeah.
Yep.
Strange 6. This was the most boring and bland Spider-Man cover I've ever seen in my life. I cannot think of a more boring and bland Spider-Man cover.
Is that JR? Who is that?
No, this is not. This was, I think, Jorge Fornes.
That's lazy. That's bad. Even the line works.
Yeah.
Bad. Like, they have love handles.
They do. It reminds me of the Simpsons episode where Bart is looking through the new Where's Waldo book, and Waldo's just standing there waving. It's like, wow, he's not even trying anymore.
Yeah.
Jorge Fornes, you weren't even fucking trying anymore. Holy shit. I mean, you don't have to be an artist to criticize this. That's not even trying.
You can literally copy and paste any character into that form. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the Where's Waldo Simpsons. He's just standing there waving. Oh.
And that's a 1 in 500?
Probably, yeah. I think it's 1 in 500. Yeah,
That sounds about right.
This is not a Strange story. This is a Wong Black Widow story. This has no the story has no reason to be in this book at all.
And X-Men.
Kind of, but it's more of a spy story than anything else.
Yeah, you find out about what S.H.I.E.L.D.'s been doing.
It's like, why is this in here?
I'm like, I don't care.
I want Doctor Strange back. I don't care about Wong. I don't care about Clea.
I don't even have Clea in this.
No, she's not.
Like,
it's all Wong. It's like, I don't give a shit about Wong. I don't give a shit about the mopey dog. I want Doctor Strange back. All right. Yeah. It's been long enough.
Yep.
This sucked.
Yeah, it did. So it's a man because
of the incredibly talented Jorge Fornes and his Spider-Man very dynamically standing on a roof.
He's not even like crouching like Spider-Man.
No.
He's standing.
How long do you think it took him to do this?
If it took longer than 5 minutes.
It's
too long.
This is fucking terrible. I don't give a shit if someone says, "Hey, these guys said this cover sucks." Good. This cover fucking sucks ass. Yeah. I mean, that's fucking lazy. Jesus.
It wasn't even a peach.
No, it's not even a peach with Moko. That's crazy. Yeah.
Oh boy.
All right, on to the skippets. Here we go.
Is that a start of your skippets?
Yeah, the start of my skippets.
Okay, good. Okay.
All right. There's one.
I don't think you had any mess. I think those were all skippets.
First one, I'm coming out swinging because this was excuse me, big drop in quality. I got the Shaolin Cowboy number 5.
Wow. Oh wow. Yeah. You already talked about Strangeness.
Yep.
I'll bring up where's
Strangeness.
Yep. Strange.
So the Shaolin Cowboy. Once again, the art by Jeff Darrow is flipping incredible. I got to give him that. Yep. He never phones in his work, unlike Jorge Fornes. And the very first page, the first panel, I was laughing my butt off. The stuff going on in these panels is hilarious, and Jeff is a visual comedic genius, and it's puntastic.
Okay.
Loved it. But right after that, from every page on, it is complete, total Trump derangement, anti-Second Amendment, anti-religious, anti-Christian, alt-right Nazi stuff on practically every single page. That's every single page and every single panel. It's ridiculous.
But that's daring.
It's like, okay, I get it on a page or two, but not the whole damn comic. Not the whole damn thing. It's a very, and not just that. There's also a very lazy and uncreative villain in this. It's like he was writing this in the Marvel and DC offices with Teenie Howard, Leah Williams, and Pete Ayala.
Well, that's a solid group.
Yeah, I know, right? Just very uncreative in that end. I'm borderline done with after this issue. This was the laziest story an issue he's done. And like I said, this is practically a Marvel comic level of uncreative after everything on that first page. I couldn't believe it. Skip it.
Damn.
Yeah.
So it went all the way from your top 10 to skip it.
Like I said, total Trump derangement after page 1. It's just like, okay, lighten up here. All right. Jesus.
Lighten up, Francis.
Yeah.
Yeah, Strange. Like you said, it's boring as fuck. And it's just Wong walking around moping like a little bitch.
Yeah.
And not doing anything, only then to have Jean Grey try to get some fucking memory out of his head. And then he finds out the secret word or the person involved in something. And then he finds out, oh, S.H.I.E.L.D. secretly these people. I'm like, who? And what are they doing? Wait, who's bad again? I don't know.
Shouldn't you be wearing a bucket?
Yeah, it was just so. And I'm like, isn't he supposed to be looking for Doctor Strange? Like, aren't they supposed to be doing that, trying to get him back? It so bizarre, so awful, meandering, and rote at this point.
Yes, actually, yes. Yeah.
Skip the shit.
All right. Next one I got is Batman One Bad Day, Two-Face number 1.
We're probably going to save that one. Oh, you have this as a bad. I have Harley
Quinn. Okay.
Harley Quinzel.
So yeah, Kyle talked about this earlier. I'll talk about it now. It's it's like I said, it's slightly better than the Riddler, but the problem, it's the same damn trope. Same damn one. The bad dad. Two-Face Harvey had an abusive father. What? Whoa! Yeah, fucking lazy. Lazy.
It was
Bush League.
Bush League.
Yeah.
Yeah, Harley Quinn, there's only one good story in here, hence why I can't recommend this, because there's only one story in here worth reading.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly think the first story in here it had nothing to do with but sex and domination and dominatrix and shit. It's like, you need to quit being the submissive one, and Catwoman's telling Poison Ivy, like, hey, you need to be the dominant one, and while you're fucking her or something. And it's like,
so you're telling me the writers are letting out their sexual fantasies in that first story?
100%. And the fact it doesn't have a black label on it because that story is kind of ridiculous. I mean, they weren't even trying to hint at anything else other than that.
I'm making a guess. I could be wrong. Why don't you correct it open real quick? The first story, was that written by T. Franklin?
Oh, is it Amanda Connor?
No. No.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's not a good one.
That does not.
This is the one.
Oh, was it the second one?
Second one. Oh yeah, submissive, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. STJPAN. STJEPA. How the hell do you pronounce that?
Steven Sejic. Yeah. Okay. Him. Yeah.
Yes.
Clearly, he's a much better art. He's a better artist than writer. Better artist than a writer. Yeah.
But hey, she might like the Pavlovian reflex. I think she still sees him as the dominant presence. What I'm suggesting is you fill that role of being dominant and submissive.
Steven Sejic letting out his sexual fantasies onto the page.
It's like, okay, bro.
Okay. Yeah.
have fun with that one. So yeah, I didn't like this.
This is really, I mean, issue 2 of Born of Blood. This is really only one step away from my second issue of Born of Blood.
Mm-hmm.
At this point.
Yeah.
This is one step away from a porn comic. It really is.
It is. And I mean, it's very into. I'm just like, I'm like, oh, this got to be Black Label. Nope. Anyone can read this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not worth the $10 price tag.
Yeah.
Save the money.
$10.
$10 hairs. Good covers though.
Yeah. Next one I got X-Men Legends 2.
I don't think I read that.
Nope, he only had one copy.
Okay.
Yep.
I know you love this fucking book. Elvira and Horrorland number 4.
You are very wrong on that, but anyway, X-Men Legends 2. It's barely all right. The story ends in this issue, and so the story ends in this. It really feels like Roy Thomas was jamming in a lot, and we were rushing to get things in at the end. You know, the story was more focused on Wolverine, explaining Wolverine's new mask, the connection to Beast and Mesmero, than just telling a story. It was like watching the last 15 minutes of Revenge of the Sith, rushing to tie it all in with these small elements.
As they should.
Yeah, and who cares? Just have Wolverine slashing these fuckers to death. You know, that's all you could have done. But it is what it is, and it's barely all right. It's nah.
They could literally have an all-silent issue of Wolverine doing nothing but fighting people.
Yeah.
And it would be the number 1 selling comic at Marvel.
Actually, it's just Wolverine, like, slash. It's just all the sound effects is just slash.
Yeah.
That's all you get.
That's all you get. At the very last, it's like, that's it. That's literally all you need.
Watch Marvel's watching. They're gonna take that idea. See Marvel slash. Yeah.
Number 1 selling book because it's Wolverine, actual Wolverine.
Yeah.
Logan.
Mm-hmm.
Probably killing X-23. I like that.
Me too. I paid to see that.
That's who it is at the end. It's her.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Killing all his derivatives. Love to see that.
Man, that'd be great. Mm-hmm. Someday.
Starting off with Honey Badger.
Yeah. Elvira and Horrorland. I hate this fucking series. It is so
it.
awful. There's so much dialogue. People won't shut the fuck up.
No.
And there's so many quote unquote jokes in this that it is awful. The making fun of literally everything, taking the piss out of everything, making Freddy Krueger, not even calling him Freddy Krueger, giving him fucking knife hands that are from like a Swiss Army knife.
It's funny.
But that wasn't in the movie.
Yeah, but they're having fun with it.
But she's in the movie. That's not in the movie. But yet you want to be in the movie, in the world when you want to be, and then you make everything else a fucking joke when you don't want it to be in the movie.
Yes, that's what it is. It's a joke.
No, but it's not the movie. But you're in the movie. That didn't happen in the movie. He didn't have a can opener on one of his glove
If you go back to the previous issues, they can only tie in. You only get so close to the characters and events and the ships and until it's blatant, like that's who it is. But they're having fun. They're having fun with it. They're being creative, so they can avoid a lawsuit.
Creativity, it's awful, and nobody will shut up. Everyone is just quipping and bebopping and scotting everything. I can't stand this. This is so obnoxious. I hate it. It's terrible.
You are wrong. Wrong again, Kyle.
Nope.
Next one, I got Bloodshot.
Really?
Unleashed #1.
That was one of your. I thought it was going to be one of your top 10.
I was expecting it to be 2.
Well, what else do I have that I think?
Did you not?
Oh no, that's later.
Are you kidding me?
That's later.
Seriously?
Oh yeah.
I am shocked, Kyle. I am shocked.
I have Blink from Oni Press.
All right. This fucking sucked.
Wow.
This was a horrible use of John Davis Hunt's art skills. Horrible use.
Art was awesome.
No, it was not. If you look at this compared to what he did on Shadow Man, this is Bush League compared to that. The art in this was bland, undynamic, unmotivated, and just drab. Almost every single page has 7 to 15 panels. No, don't do that. Oh, in the story, it's Bloodshot needs to hunt down other government super soldiers.
Yeah.
This story needed an editor as well. Cut all the crap with the spy lady and have Bloodshot hunting down the super soldier, and he's telling us along the way why he's doing it. That's all you got to do. You can do that. But no, this is not how you open your new Bloodshot series. The opening page is him blowing his brains out.
Fucking awesome.
That was just how I felt reading this damn book. I wanted to blow my fucking brains out. The ending of this, I was laughing out loud over how stupid it was.
Wow.
This was a huge misfire.
Oh, it was not.
Oh, it was a huge misfire.
Oh.
There's not even a fucking splash page. You have John Davis Hunt. You don't even have a fucking splash page. That shows you how
you don't need it.
How creatively bankrupt the editor, assistant editor, and writer are. Do not have a fucking splash page when you have this talented artist in here. Fuck this comic.
Wow.
God damn it.
Well, that's my #1. Wow. Huh. Blink from Oni Press. Number something 3.
I got it too. Here we go.
Blink and you'll miss this book. This thing is trash. Do you know what's going on still?
I know there's underdwellers.
And are they attacking underdwellers? Are they what are they looking for? Or where are they at?
I think they're underneath an apartment complex.
And they're looking for remnants of the past world. I honestly don't know what they're looking for.
But I think I might learn the main character finds out where they come from. He finds out these things where they come from, and the guy finds out their destiny. I think.
Yeah.
It's convoluted crap about signals and static and signal static Morlocks. Yeah. It's a strange book.
It really is weird, and the whole time I'm thinking why don't you tell this whole story through a CCTV lens camera? Because they'll cut to that in some of these panels oh, that's really interesting and kind of cool. Someone's watching these people the whole time or something, but you don't really know who it is.
Nope.
And you see these creatures, and maybe somebody's fucking with them, unleashing these creatures from certain areas of the building or whatever the fuck. No, none of that. It's just them talking about bullshit along the way, and you're going into your destiny at the end. It's okay, wrong.
Yep, absolutely. Next one I got Crashing #1.
Wow, that's my top 10. I'm kidding.
Here we can say
this
Jesus
fucking bitch in this book.
Yeah, where are my notes?
God.
This is one of the worst reading experiences I had all week reading this.
When you start off this character, she's doing nothing but yelling at everybody, saying you're a fucking idiot. I'm the best ever. I'm the best doctor ever. And yet I'm high on pills.
Not just that. So I talked to several different nurses about this comic. Several. Take out the superpowered aspect of this comic where they're treating
superheroes.
Take that out. What you have left is a completely implausible story. There is no way on God's green earth or Satan's lake of fire that this absolute bitch would be a legal nurse.
Correct.
The superpowered people are more plausible than this woman being a legal nurse at this point, by the end of this comic.
Oh, yeah.
How anyone thought this story was ready as is and that this character would be sympathetic, with her past, her attitude, and actions is a miracle in itself. I had to stop halfway through. This comic was garbage.
Same. She's sitting here. She's so fucking strong, too. She gets this guy, the superhero, comes in, and heat visions her arm, and she's like, shut the fuck up and just heal me right now, you dumb bitch. I got to get back to work. I need coffee. That's the only thing that can keep me going. It's like, really? Heaven forbid you have anything that shows weakness or something that, you know, you could have character development. It's like, no, you're already the best ever, strongest ever. You know all the answers to everything. And you're an insufferable bitch to literally every person you come in contact with. And you wonder why you're single.
That's her.
That's her.
Don't even see that at all.
No emotion at all. And you wonder why everyone hates you and men don't care. It's like, well, okay, there you go. Good luck.
Next one I got Judgment Day, number 5.
Wow, I got that.
Yeah,
this was good.
Once again, I mean, it wasn't as bad as the previous issue, but it was still bad.
I love the beginning of this when they kept kicking Captain America when he's down. And a black woman do it this time.
The woman, kicking him down. And she, at one point, I think she told him, she's like, "You're doing that hope thing again. You're having hope again. It's kind of a bad look having hope.
Can you not do that in front of me?"
Yes. Yeah.
God.
I think she actually said, "Can you not have hope in front of me?" This legit happens.
This is literally the beginning of the book. That's how you start your book out. Is Captain America getting lectured to by a black woman sitting down and, I just like coffee, and you just need to not be like so hopeful. And quit being like the best because you're not.
And it's Captain America walking around like Charlie Brown the whole time.
Seriously, just slumped shoulders, like everything I do doesn't work and no one likes me.
And then he's killed.
Yep.
But then it's fine because he's
brought
back to life at the end. I can't make this shit up. There's no consequences in this.
He comes back with his shield. So does that mean they could even bring back like?
I think it's telling us that the shield is a part of him physically.
But doesn't that the Captain America series going on right now? It was built by an evil secret organization.
Evil secret, none more secret organization that no one knew about.
Yeah. That's weird. So I don't understand.
Nothing makes sense anymore. This comic sucked.
It really is.
It's all about kicking Cap while he's down.
Yeah.
And then, we'll bring him back to life after he's killed.
You know we can't do this, right? Well, we have to because he's Captain America. Like, I thought, did anybody hate him?
Yeah, weren't you guys just browbeating him the whole time?
Yeah. Why would you bring him back?
Yeah.
Everyone hates him. And he got judged as bad. So why would you be like, let's bring another one of those back?
Yeah, I thought, why don't you guys might as well have fucking Honey Badger leading you guys at this point, or X-23.
Why don't you get another Miles Morales? Bring in every Miles Morales from
bring in Asgardian Miles Morales to help you guys.
Bring in all of them, because apparently he's the greatest ever, so yeah. Fuck this book.
Or bring in the girl that cheated on her homework, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She was saved.
She was saved.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah. This book's trash.
Yes, it is. Absolute trash.
Yeah.
Bush League.
Yep.
Absolution number 3 of 5.
Didn't read it. Vampirella Strikes, issue 5. Give it up on Absolution.
Wow. Yeah, I am done after this issue. So this is just a male feminist's wet dream.
Yes.
This whole comic, this whole series.
Seems to be a theme.
All men are deplorable, women beating, masturbating, deplorable pieces of shit. That's all this comic is. And this woman is going to set them straight to raise her social credit score. Fuck this crap. It's a shameful waste of Mike Deodato. Oh, and the ending of this, was that supposed to be shocking? Did anyone think she wasn't a lesbian at this point? I
assume she was.
Bush League writing. It's absolute Bush League. And
maybe she's bi.
That's even more shocking if that were true.
That's stunning and brave. Vampirella Strikes. Yeah, Vampirella, she's barely even in this fucking book. And I think she's in like maybe 2 pages. And one of them's nice. It's a nice, page of her. But like for the most part, the story's kind of stupid and kind of not needed. And thank God this is over. So I'm not very interested in this book anymore.
Yeah,
so
that's fair.
Yeah. Didn't like it.
Well, sir, don't like it.
Nope.
Catwoman 47.
No. Lovers who steal together stay together.
So that's my first question. Did you know they were lovers?
No. I
never got that.
I don't think they are.
No.
I think
there was nothing stated. I mean, they hinted at that there was maybe like some subtle, like
cat and mouse,
like Bruce Willis, Sybil Shepherd, moonlighting,
okay,
playful.
Yeah,
will they or won't they stuff going on? But now to full on, they're fucking lovers now. When the fuck did this happen? In between issues?
I thought he was gay, and
yeah, me too.
She's just a bitch, and he's gay / a cuck. So I was just like, oh, okay, they're just never gonna do that. She's just gonna constantly tell him how much of a pussy he is.
The pacing is horrible.
Well, the beginning of this was fucking hilarious on the airplane. Wasn't that great and funny? I had a ball. I was laughing.
Yeah.
Hey, quit hitting on that stewardess. I bet you get that all the time, toots. It's like
you got the Stogie baby from Who Framed Roger Rabbit writing the dialogue here. Yeah. Jesus.
Like, this is how we're opening up this book. Thank you.
Teeny Howard, she's a genius.
She is.
We're just bombarded with too much useless and pointless dialogue. Your dialogue has to serve a fucking point to the story.
Mm-hmm.
When it's just pointless, just talking. What the hell's the goddamn point?
And it also turns out that Catwoman's just fighting for women's rights at the end. Women lives matter. She says that at one point. Because they're like locked up in a vault or a bank vault or something. She's like, those are women's lives, you idiot.
Once again, this was 10 pages too long. 10 pages too long. It needed an editor. And I'd suggest getting this for the Mark Silvestri Batman Joker preview in the back. Just read that. Skip the first 30 pages.
Yeah. These are women's lives. Like, what? Does that matter? Like, any less than if they were men's lives?
Or just be lives? Yeah.
Lives?
Yeah.
What does that matter? Odd choice of words.
When you have an odd writer, that's what happens. But just read it for the back. Just read it for the preview for the Batman Joker preview.
Yeah, that's it. Book sucks.
Yep.
Sorry. Not sorry.
Sorry. Next one we got Azza the Barbed, number 1.
Azza
the Barbed.
Did you follow this book at all?
What the fuck was this?
I don't know.
Seriously.
I honestly don't know.
Kyle, what the fuck was this?
I don't know.
Is this about a wedding?
I thought it was a movie.
An antlered dog licking the universe?
Yeah.
A woman dancing and holding the universe locked by an antlered dog?
Mm-hmm.
What the shit is this?
And you're open up to your main character. Again, another bitch character yelling at everybody, yelling at her grandma or mom or something. Like, was she getting married to a woman and everyone? And like, is that what was going on? I really don't know. I thought it was kind of like a Mulan type thing at first. I'm like, oh, she's being like married to some, but I'm like, I don't know what's going on and why is she yelling at everybody? Why is she mad at her family? I don't know. This thing was bizarre. Mm-hmm. Bizarre. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely not coming back for issue 2. This is
no.
Yeah.
Nope.
Once again, gotta have an editor. And
yes,
Jesus.
Scout, they're
some are better than others.
They're turning burning.
Black Adam number 412.
White Adam 412.
Yeah, White Adam 412.
There you go.
Yeah.
White Adam 412. Stunning and brave. He is the best ever, and thank God he's in this book because he's not obnoxious.
And guy's got that power ring.
Yeah.
So Black Adam met the Allfather, met Allfather, and he was sent back to Earth to warn people that he and the other gods are coming to Earth.
Yep.
It looks like Adam is hoping Malik, the White Adam, will give him back his ring.
I think he was going to steal it because like he makes a profit. He's like I'm going to get that ring back anyway. So it's like, are you going to kill him?
Kill him? Yeah.
I hope.
Please. Yeah.
Yeah. Please kill him.
The kid, how he talks, it's unbearable.
No one talks like that.
He is legitimately Token from South Park.
He is, and he's talking shit to Etrigan. Mm-hmm. Literally talking shit to a fucking demon
who could burn his head off there. Should burn his head off.
He's up on the wall in his room, and he was like, "Hey, fuck you, you little bitch! Give me some." It's like, you're literally talking shit to this thing right now, and he rightfully so gets kicked out a window. Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, good.
It could have been. I'll say this: it could have been a hell of a lot worse. It was bad, but it could have been a hell of a lot worse. Yeah, it's bad. This series is just.
This is so terrible.
I don't even know what to make of this series anymore. What I was hoping to get? No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I smelled this coming a mile away. Not this bad though. No.
Next one, code 45, number 3.
What? It's a code 45.
Code 45.
Code 45.
So
they're awesome.
So they're playing this game of getting ready to say what code 45 is.
Yeah.
Then cutting away several times. Several times.
To partying.
Yeah. But we all know it's a fucking code for a dragon.
Yes.
Beyond I am beyond this BS now. Skip it. This is stupid.
Yeah. She goes and visits her uncle who he won't even tell her as he's having dinner and everything with her.
Well, I could tell you how important that code is right now. Well, let's have dinner. Let's get something to drink.
That's not important right now.
No, it's not important right now.
Wait, they put you on the night shift?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's so important. You need to listen to me. And for God's sakes, don't under any circumstances.
Hey, let's have dinner. Yeah.
That's exactly how it is.
Let's go party. Yeah.
Yeah, then let's go rave all night. It's like, I'm pretty sure those people make jack shit as far as money is concerned. I don't think you would have the resources or the funding to go out and party every night. In unknown city, is it New York? Where the hell is
the city? It's like the ticket.
Yeah, that's
the
city.
The city.
Yes. God, this book sucks.
Yes.
You're trying to make something out of nothing. That's the thing. It's like, it's a person working night shift on a train. Like, that's it. Nice try. You can put anything you want in there. It's stupid. Sorry. Code 45.
Next one we got Batman the Knight, number 9 of 10.
Wow, I have Rogues Gallery.
Oh, let's talk about that. So I've got how many? I got 4.
I have then after this one I have 3.
3. Okay, there we go. Okay, I got Rogues Gallery. It's not as bad as the previous issue. The previous issue was unbearable.
Mm-hmm. She does almost get her ass kicked in this.
Yeah, but if you're a seasoned celebrity, if you're a seasoned celebrity in LA, which this actress clearly is, you can't fucking say like she's a noob or whatever. No, she is a LA star.
She's been around.
And so you go out to eat. Look, people will be out and about taking photos of you.
They're going to recognize you. It's going to happen. Comes with all of the money you get.
Exactly. Comes with fame.
How horrible your life must be. Sorry.
Yes. You shouldn't act like it's a shock or pissed off about it. You're used to it.
Yeah. Wait, these people found me in a restaurant. We got to leave immediately. It's like, that's literally everywhere you go. That's going to happen. TMZ's around.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Not even TMZ, like random bullshit photographers.
Yeah, random fans. People have cell phones.
Whether when you're going to the gym, BMV, gas station, whatever, they're going to be there.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, that was like, oh, I'm above all of this. Like, I'm so sorry I'm doing this to you, person who knows I'm super famous.
And not just that. So we cut forward to the house. These punks only took down the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Only the Wi-Fi. The cell networks and towers would still be sending a signal to their phones.
I would think so.
That's bullshit. I mean,
yeah.
Once again, writer's an idiot. The big twist at the end, too little, too late.
Yeah, nobody cares.
All these characters are miserable and horrible people who deserve to die.
Yep.
No one is likable in this shit show. Skip it.
This is what you get for owning the one. This is like owning an Action Comics #1 and somebody wanting to come in and steal it.
And they're dressed up as Superman. They're dressed up as Superman.
Yeah, it's
And why the hell was she having it in the first place? Because she hates the role so much.
Yeah.
Hates this movie. Why the fuck would you have it?
Yeah. Why would you spend all it? Again, makes no sense.
No, it doesn't. No, the story is stupid. The writers, the creators, all these people are stupid.
Yeah. Anna Rose May.
Okay, we're on to.
Well, I have all of basically the last 2 Marvel books. So.
All right, I got 2 Marvels left. I got Batman the Knight, number 9 of 10.
Okay.
Once again, this is a story. I'm going to say it again. This did not need to be told. There is no reason for this story to exist whatsoever at this point.
Okay.
It has belittled everything we know about the Batman Bruce Wayne mythos of his training all those years.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes everything look minuscule, uncreative, unoriginal, and this series is effectively the Rob Zombie Halloween of Batman.
So good.
No.
Oh.
You pulled away the curtain.
Yeah.
We see the origins and everything.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, what I had in my mind was actually much more cool and what's the word? Creative than what we got here from Chip Zdarsky.
No hellbillies.
No, fuck this series. Fuck this comic. This is lazy hack writing.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Yes. Oh, wow. These last two. Okay, what's your...
Which one don't you have?
Oh, I didn't read New Mutants. Why don't you talk about New Mutants?
Oh, God.
Yeah. Kyle, tell us about New Mutants.
Oh, this stunning and brave book.
Is it safe to say the best part is the Rob Liefeld cover?
No, yes.
Okay.
Because don't read this book.
Oh, don't.
I mean, there's a part where a character wants to go to a hippie rave, cuts her hair, dyes it pink, comes across a stunning and brave lesbian of color who then has to be saved, but then she punches out the white guy who's trying to rape her.
As one does.
And then they end up making out because they're
as you do.
Stunning and brave.
As one does, Kyle.
Yeah. And this long ass book, it is a $6. It's a long book. There is so much bullshit in here. Yeah, there it is. She doesn't know what she needs, but I do. And I'm going to give it to her. Hit.
Wow, and the hearts.
And the hearts.
Show it. You gotta show it. I don't give a fuck if people from Diamond are watching. Yeah. This is
this garbage in this book. This is Vita Ayala, Stunning and Brave. And she does have a strong message in the front, thank God. Here's to another 40 years of stories. Yeah, dear not reader, because no one's reading this. Yeah, this book's trash. Stay away from it. Don't spend $6 on that. Unless you really want a decent Liefeld cover. And that's decent. All right, these last two.
These are something.
Oh my.
These are something.
Oh my.
First one.
Okay. Which one are we talking about?
Exterminators #1.
Okay.
We got to talk about this.
Woo. Okay.
The opening page.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to blow my brains out.
Which one? The
dialogue,
page?
The warning page we got.
Uh-huh.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? LOL so random, Kyle.
Uh-huh.
And another question is, when does this story take place?
Good question.
It looks like 1975, judging from the clothing.
That's what I thought. I was like, oh, you're bringing in Dazzler.
Yeah, it's like, whoa, keyboard warrior. Before you say that's Dazzler, it's like, no, there are a lot of characters dressed like this. A lot.
Mm-hmm.
Rocking bell bottoms, vinyl going out the window. Yeah. And so Dazzler calls Jubilee, and Jubilee has a spurg out over a simple question. She's like, simple question.
She's like, what are you doing right now? What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah,
doing
seriously.
Like that.
She dropped an F-bomb. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Whoa, what the? Slow down, Turbo. What the fuck happened?
Easy. Unhinged female.
Yeah. And when did Boom Boom, Jubilee, and Dazzler turn into evil and nasty, drunk 20-year-old biatches?
I don't know. And that's your basis of your story. Is let's get these characters together to go out drinking.
Yeah, let's get them drunk, swearing at one another.
Yeah.
Drunk karaoke.
Yeah.
And LOL so random, vampires show up.
Yeah.
Literally. LOL so random, vampires show up out of nowhere.
The ex-boyfriend is a vampire.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. And LOL so random, Boom Boom is on a raft.
Out of nowhere. Literally.
Out of nowhere.
And then happens.
Next page. And LOL so random, Jubilee is in a monster truck.
And then
LOL so random, Dazzler is in a maze.
And then.
And they continue to yell at one another,
and
throw up alcohol several times.
Mm-hmm.
And LOL so random, X-23 shows up.
And then. Yeah.
Fuck this comic and then.
Yes.
I am tearing this. This comic
is trash.
This is absolute trash.
This is bad.
Yeah, everyone involved with this. Yeah, I think it was Leah Williams. You know what? I'm not even gonna. You know what? Say Leah Williams, Carlos Gomez, everyone involved. X-Office. Yeah. Fuck this garbage. Oh my gosh. Bush League.
Yeah. Stuff
that in there.
Barely worth the board and bag it's in.
Board and bag is more valuable and original than this damn comic.
It really is. Oh man.
Oh, I got more pages. I'm gonna go ahead and rip them.
Yay.
There we go. And my last skip it. I'll be shocked if it's yours, Kyle, because this was very stunning and brave. And I know you love stunning and brave.
Well, it's good writing.
Especially when it comes to handicapped women.
It's almost impossible not to.
Edge of Spider-Verse number 4. What? We got the same one?
We got the same one.
Oh my God.
Who'd have thunk it? So the first story.
Yeah, let's talk about this. There's 4 stories.
Yeah.
4 stories.
Somehow.
Only one was a Dan Slott story.
Mm-hmm.
But we do get T. Franklin, Queen Slay herself, Queen Slay T. Franklin. The virtue signaling and
pandering to the handy-capable community.
Okay, before we get to that goal,
talk about Spider-Ham.
Let's talk about the others. Yes,
and the fat, overweight, useless.
No, this is legit. When they do the character breakdown of him, they show the character breakdown of who he is. It's an overweight Peter Parker who was bitten by a slightly overweight spider and gave him slightly spider skills. So you have a slightly overweight Peter Parker walking around like, hey, I'm Peter Parker.
Yeah, he's got a fanny pack, a shirt that's too tight, Crocs, and he says really stupid dad jokes to Spider-Ham. And Spider-Ham at this point has turned into an asshole.
Yeah, I think he's always been an asshole.
Yeah. So I was just like, what's the point of this? It's like, okay, so let's make fun of people that whatever. The story's pointless.
It's stupid. All the stories are pointless. Yeah. But like I said, the gold here.
The gold one is
the very last one, which we're going to talk about.
Because the middle one is Disney Princess who sings to spiders.
Yep.
Because she's a Disney princess. All of them combined because you can't have a white Disney princess anymore.
Nope.
So
that's wrong, Kyle.
We've had enough of those.
Yep.
So let's combine all of them into one, and she sings to a fucking spider. That's it. And it's way too damn long. Then we get to the gold.
The gold, yes. T. Franklin, her genius.
Oh, man.
The virtue signaling, it's a 6-page story.
It felt like I was reading 20.
20. The virtue signaling on those few pages over the little amount of story is a goddamn joke.
Yes,
it is a fucking miracle. I could not believe it. In this Charlotte girl, she is straight up evil.
Evil, you say?
I am evil.
Okay.
Evil, manipulative, pathetic, self-absorbed, vain, and incredibly talented about making everyone feel guilty around her, including friends, family, and school employees, whatever.
Yeah, she'd be somebody that you couldn't even go up to ask, hey, how are you?
What the fuck do you think kind of day
I'm in a
it
wheelchair.
Yeah.
How do you think?
Yeah, exactly. Like, well, you're a handful of sunshine, aren't you?
Okay.
So this is clearly T. Franklin putting herself in as Charlotte.
Yep. It's like, well, I'm going to be the bigger person to walk away.
Yeah. Walk away. Walk away. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, that was very talented. How would you give me a standing ovation? Yeah. Jesus. And this ugly spider person is T. Franklin. Hands up and down. Stunning, brave, and just very creative on her end. Kyle, what else you got to say?
Yeah, so she suffers from a
legitimate disease. But this is where the problem comes in.
That is so vague. Yeah, I was reading this. It's like, it's difficult to say what the causes are, what the symptoms are. Like, it's very vague. So she's not exactly handicapped from what I gather.
Well, I think what I was gathered, it's like she had the disease. She had it. She was probably crippled. And then she got bit by the spider and
stayed crippled unless she's swinging around.
Unless she's swinging around, with her wheelchair strapped to her back.
Yeah.
But like you said, she gets tired easily. So she can use her legs. She can.
Yeah.
She can use her legs, but she gets tired easily.
Yeah. So it's like, so you just need to work out?
I don't understand that.
But Spider-Man, it's not like he can turn on and off his powers.
No, it sounds like they're making it sound like she can turn off and off her powers.
Yeah, it's like, so you want to use the wheelchair for the fun of it and just keep giving shit to people. And so she's going to prom. She's wearing an LGBTQAAI plus hashtag sign scarf or sash, whatever the fuck it is. I don't know, of course, because of course she does. And they're going up to the school, or no, they're going to...
It's like a museum or something?
I can't tell. It's like an apartment. honestly,
we're gonna tear that. We're give heads up. We're tearing
it
it
up anyway.
Yeah, but let's check it out. Yeah.
So she's going to prom.
Like we said, this was 6 pages, but it was the longest 6 pages I ever read. Prom committee. I think it's the actual school.
So it's the school.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have a ramp.
Yeah, no ramp.
That's impossible.
Especially in fucking New York City.
Yeah, impossible. Are you kidding me?
In any multiverse, that is impossible.
Yeah, not going to happen. Sorry, I'm calling bullshit on that.
With as much as this bitch is, you can imagine her parents or whatever, how much they'd be complaining to the school. They would have had a ramp by her freshman year of high school.
Yeah. So, and at this point, she's walking up the stairs. She tells her friends, if I don't ask for your help, please let me figure things out on my own. Bear that in mind. So she's pretty much telling them, leave me the fuck alone. I can do it. I don't need your help. I don't need anybody helping me out with this.
So bear in mind, we're going to read along with this now. And on Friday, when we have Max MVP, we're going to have a fun little read along with this.
Yes. And so her and her friend / secret lover are going in to prom. And
she's wheeling the night away.
And she says, I feel so weightless and free when I dance. I'm like, come on. Come on. That's hilarious. That's funny.
That's unintentional hilarity from T. Franklin.
Unintentionally funny. Like, that is probably one of the funniest lines I think I've ever read. And then Dr. Octopus, who is not a villain, but is...
And he's in high school with
the arms.
With the arms, yeah.
So he's not a villain, but then is. And then she somehow can swing away.
And he's being nice to her.
Yes, he offered her a corsage.
Yeah.
And she says, fuck you.
Fuck you, yeah. And
I told you months ago that I wasn't interested, and for the record, my legs are perfect.
Are they really?
If they are, why are you in a wheelchair? Yeah. So you're saying you're a fake.
You're as perfect as Lizzo is with her weight body weight. Yeah.
She falls down a well, somehow jumps out of it.
Yeah, jumps out. Yes, jumps out.
Spider agility.
Yeah, she is allegedly crippled
and can move her legs. It
looks
like.
Yep.
Perfectly well.
But she's not tired then, so it's fine.
Yep. Okay. So now, earlier she said, "I don't need anybody's help. Leave me alone."
Yep. Bear in mind that was a line of dialogue.
Yeah, that was a line of dialogue, telling her friends, "Leave me alone. I don't need your help." It's now she says, "Wait, now you want to care? You all left me treating me like an afterthought. Who knows what could have happened? It's bad enough there was no ramp, so I couldn't get outside. But during a crisis, no one thought about me. You just told everybody to fuck off and leave me alone.
Yeah.
And now you're like, you guys didn't do enough. Where was everybody at helping me?"
Like I said, this comic is it's a window into the mind of T. Franklin and just how ugly. Yeah, just how ugly of a person she is on the inside and outside. She is her soul is dog shit. This is what's his face lecturing to Billy Bob Thornton and Bad Santa. Your soul is dog shit.
Yeah.
You are deplorable. This T. Franklin is a deplorable human being.
Yeah. The point of to see superheroes is to see superheroes.
She is a super villain in this.
And it's like, what are you doing? You're pandering. It's like, it's just bad taste.
Absolutely.
It's a very bad taste. It is so bad. I cannot believe.
And it shows you have a fearful editor who is afraid of saying anything to T. Franklin about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When she's shooting webs out of her
crutches
things.
And her friend saying her girlfriend.
Doesn't Sun Spider use something like these?
It's like
yeah. It's like it's pretty obvious.
Yes,
isn't
it? Yeah. I'm fairly sure you'd probably be seeing webbing coming out of those too, since she just used them.
Yeah. And a spider being as agile, like you mentioned Peter Parker having to swing around with something heavy strapped to his back. Granted, when he was Iron Spider or the Armored Spider in the 90s, it's like, that's kind of stupid. Why would you put Spider-Man in armor? Just as bad as having a spider person swinging around with a wheelchair on their back.
Straps wheelchair web to the back.
It's like, doesn't that give it away also? Like,
it shows you, like I said, it just shows you have an assistant editors who are too afraid to say any goddamn criticism to T. Franklin.
Correct.
Because she's a horrible fucking human being and a horrible writer.
Yes. This is dog shit.
Edge of Spider-Verse number 4.
Yay!
Ah. 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 God, fuck this comic.
I hope this book is worth $100.
Yeah, me too.
Of dollars
Me too.
later
Oh.
on.
God damn.
Oh.
I'll pick that up later.
Ah.
So there we go, guys. That's it.
Yay!
Let's give it the miss for the week. What do you think? Are we 100% correct about Edge of Spider-Verse number 4? 0% incorrect about it? Please do let us know in the comments. And please remember to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. It's down there somewhere. Usually, we give our honest takes about comics because, hey, so few people are afraid to be.
Yeah.
They're afraid to be courageous about being honest.
These comics are rippable regardless of what people say.
Yes, they are. And we'll see you guys again very soon with the top 10 coming up right now.